The fans are on because we're painting right now, but we're going to have a quick little shop tour. This, I think, is a 65 Impala. This has been here for a long time. It's a really interesting car because it's got an LSA in it. That's a supercharged LS3 LSA. And they didn't push the engine back far enough. Consequently, they've got problems with the front serpentine system, and look at this intake. There's absolutely no room to turn that corner. Pumps right here for the intercooler. Intercooler is, I think, in the front here. Not sure if that's the radiator or the intercooler. Anyway, it's a lot of engine in. You know, the Impala chassis is not an easy chassis to work on to adapt to a Restomod. You got your steering gear right in the middle of the action there, which this is like on the Camaro. It's the same thing. Remote reservoir here for the hydraulic throwout bearing. Anyway, this has been a long-term project that looks like it's on its final stages. This, I think, was 72 Challenger, which was just a catastrophe. I mean, it was in 3 accidents. They had to rip every piece of sheet metal off it and replace it. As you can see, it looks really great. This is not how you want to go about restoring the car, because it wasn't a good candidate to begin with. But they didn't know that until they pulled it all apart. But now that I've gone through 4 of these, it's best to find a car that is as solid as you can and start from that, because all of these cars from this era, Tri-5s, Camaros, etc., Novas, they lived a hard life. People raced them around, crashed them, and you never know what you had. And back 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, they just did a stud gun and pulled it out and lathered on the Bondo and called it good. Now we like to do, metal finishing where we do it the right way, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of money. So my approach to it right now is, unless you're willing to spend $100 large to get your paint and bodywork and metalwork finished, go buy something that's already done. Here on the other side of the shop, we have a nice 55 post. Looks like the tunnel's been modified. It's all sound deadening and insulation. This is a recent. Oh, look at, here's the rest of the paintwork for the Challenger. Oh, I just didn't notice that. Get that on the way around. New inners. Looks like a standard small block Chevy. Vacuum assist. Looks like they're redoing the wiring. Looks like it's a standard frame with aftermarket arms. You can see, look at all those shims. To get any kind of caster in these things. CPP, yeah. I'm not a big fan of CPP stuff. It's okay, but it doesn't have the caster built into it the way it should. So this is the rest of the paintwork for the Impala and the Challenger. See, it's laid out all over the place. And from what they're telling me, they're painting my Camaro right now as I'm wandering around. There's a big sign on the door that says, "Do not open this door while we're painting." So hopefully we'll get to see it in a little bit while. But here's a quick update on what's in the shop today.